YouTube does not push my videos or pretty much anybody's, even if you're subscribed and hit the bell notification. You actually have to go to my channel manually yourself to find the videos and watch them. So if you like what you're seeing here, the information that I provide, the philosophical essays, the cerebral content, the book reviews, etc., you're going to have to manually go to my YouTube channel and find the videos. I post new videos every day, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the video essays in particular. My brain was bending. And then going back over to Dayton, outside of the church stuff, I was also a member of the Five Rivers Running Club. And there was a woman there who, by the way, is a CIA operative now. She works in the CIA. So I can't have any association with her anymore. Who I was dating for a little bit. And finally, I had taken her to my house, right? And we watched a movie, took her to my room. I guess she was expecting that I was going to do more. But I didn't. We just hung out for a little bit. So she left, and I guess in her mind she thought that was some kind of rebuff, but it wasn't. I just had never done anything, so I didn't know it. So she didn't go out with me again after that. But we did meet up at a couple other gatherings for the running club. And I remember there was this other beautiful woman who also was in the Five Rivers Running Club, who she kept on seeming to try to present to me. Bring her near me and all that. Like she was trying to get me with both of them. And I kept on rebuffing that. Because it's like, that woman was attractive and she was very sweet and very nice and all that, but I had made my decision. When you make your decision, you stick with it. Because we are only allowed one man, one woman. I never wanted to do anything outside of that. And I was trying to show her, I care about you. I love you. I can love you if you let me. But she wanted that. I couldn't bring myself to do it. So I stopped going to the running club. So I'm tugged between two worlds. One world where I never wanted that to begin with. And another world where I'm constantly put into those situations where I'm made to do it. I kind of understand why. In that if you're one of one and nobody's ever going to find better than you, then everybody's always going to be sad and depressed if you're only with one person. Everybody else, I mean. I'm not saying this is me. But I guess it's possible. I don't know. I mean, I'm just, as far as I can tell, because there's no evidence to the contrary aside from what I'm telling you guys here. I'm just a guy. I got a powerful brain, but other than that, I'm just a guy. I do want lots of kids. I want a metric shit ton of kids. I want as many as I can possibly have. For multiple reasons. But one is enough. So, whether I have 175 or one, I would be sad that I didn't have more, but it's enough. See what I'm saying? So this has been going on for a long time. I never wanted it. But this, along with all the other traumas that I've been facing, has been a constant bombardment that has bent my brain. It's difficult because you know, if I say that, you know, you're an irreplaceable person, that's an egotistical, arrogant thing to say, but at the same time, you have to ask the woman, put yourself in the shoes of another woman. How would she feel? And that's not something that they're supposed to have to do. But if it's egregious enough, I mean, it could even lead those women to unalive themselves. They're so depressed about it. Because they're thinking, let's say you have a Brad Pitt, right? Times 10. And he's only with one person, which, by the way, he's not. He's had multiple women. The other women who no longer have him, or who never get a chance to have him, some of them would be so depressed that they would unalive themselves. It's like they're never going to find anybody better. That person is completely irreplaceable. Again, I'm not saying this is the case for me, but I can tell you that a person like Brad Pitt, no doubt, there are women out there that have done that. No doubt. And he's just a, you know, attractive human male, right? He's not like a 12 out of 10 or something. So that's something to think about. Or even somebody like J.J. Cook on Criminal Minds. She's a 10. She's drop dead gorgeous. Guys operate a little bit differently. We can handle it. We muscle through things, right? Because we're supposed to provide and build and protect. But it can go both ways. Sometimes. It's just something to think about. I mean, I'm telling you guys the stuff that I've dealt with in my life. Why this has turned out the way it has. Why my mind is so messed up. Why I've got PTSD. Along with other stuff. I'm made to live off of disability. And it was right around the same time in Dayton, Ohio, where suddenly this peripheral vascular disease thing started happening to me. For those of you who don't see the black and white, I have all my medals on the wall right there for all the marathons that I've run. I have to repeat this because there's so few people that pay attention. Even my own family. I went from running marathons to barely being able to walk. And doctors don't know why or how. But that's what happened. I know what happened. I was attacked in a way that people can't see. I'm different. It's not something that you can say with humility. Ever. But you can say through some objective realities that you've been treated differently. And if you've been treated differently, then you are different. I'm different. I'm an exception. I'm just telling you that right now. Take it for what it is, or don't. It's up to you. But I have a certain cognitive dissonance that I'm trying to manage right here. To figure out why there's been so many impetuses in my world, in my life, that have been trying to push me to do things that I don't want to do and that don't fit with me. And so many struggles that I've had to face that have been so occluded and hidden from everybody, despite me telling everybody. And then I have somebody like my very own mother tell me I'm complaining all the time. And she's right. But I have to. I have to. Because nobody will see me. The fact that it is very clear what's going on here in my life, and nobody seems to really want to watch it. Nobody seems to really want to know about me, is probably why I don't want to be here anymore. Why I want God to take me away. Because I've made it as clear as I can. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know if any of you understand this. I mean, yeah. But I'm going to leave it there. Call me whatever name you want. Arrogant, stupid, ugly, crazy, whatever. I don't care. I had to say this. I'm trying to get somebody to pay attention, to understand. Anyway, I love y'all. Peace.